now that we're all feeling safe, warm, and fuzzy inside, let's move on to the good stuff. The performer that you're all about to meet and spend some quality time with comes to us from Belfast, Northern Ireland, where she is the only professional female magician in her country. Wow. And as of 2 weeks ago, she became an award-winning magician officially. And she won first place with the act that you're all about to see. So ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise and welcome Nicola Arcane!
My name is Nicola Arcane and I am a professional magician. When I was studying my degree in drama, I went on work experience with a theatre company and the director was a magician, and he put me into one of the main illusions in the show, so I got to see how magic works from the inside out, and I fell in love with magic. At that stage I didn't think it was going to be my career, but what transpired was after my degree there was no acting work. All of the theatres, like the Lyric Theatre, the OMAC, which is now the MAC, all shut down, and I realised that a lot of my professional actor friends had no work because all of the theatres shut down in Belfast. And it was coming to a point where I had to make a decision. I had to decide whether I wanted to get a normal job or do something creative. So I decided to take to my bedroom and invent a magic show for children. I created a character in 2008 called Fizz Whiz Pop, and she basically creates magic for kids. And I absolutely love performing for children. I'll never not perform for children. And actually, it's weird. At the start, I wouldn't have considered myself a magician. I didn't think I was good enough to be called a magician. So, I think when I started doing shows for children, I would have just said, oh, I'm just a children's entertainer that uses magic. But it took me many years, and obviously gaining experience over those years before I could actually call myself a magician. And I do call myself a magician now because I know that I create real magic for my audiences. Weirdly, the inspirations came not from the magic world, because I was quite involved in the theatrical world. So a big inspiration to me would have been Tim Minchin. I called my girlfriend up on the phone. I said, hey, good girlfriend, what's going wrong? I got to stage manage him when I worked at the Belfast Festival of Queens. And actually getting to see, I didn't know who Tim Minchin was, and I don't think he was very big at that time. He was unknown. And it was just fabulous to see his show, because it was everything. It was the stage, it was the lights, it was the sound. And it was the first time that I learned that creating a show is not just about you. It's about everything, the lights, the sound, the people, the audience. He managed to bring everyone together with music, with his love, with his passion. And I realised that that's what I want to do as well. If you want me to go, I can have a dog. The most memorable moment is stepping out in the close-up gallery at the Magic Castle in Hollywood. Hello. Hey, girl. The Magic Castle is such a prolific place for magicians. Every magician wants to perform there at least once in their lifetime. And if you get the opportunity to, you realise why it's so special.
I like it.
Oh, you like it? Oh, great. You see, there's something very special about this card. If I touch the 6 of spades to the red box, it turns red. If I touch the red box to the blue pack of cards. I performed 35 magic shows there in the course of a week. 4 shows every night in the close-up gallery. And
every night you have a different audience that consists of lay people and magicians, and some of those magicians are world famous performers, and it's really hard to go out with your magic and they're sitting in the back row looking at you. But there was one magician in particular that came to see me, and his name is Jim Steinmeier, and I've read all of his books, and he's a massive influence on me and my magic. And for him to reserve a seat in the close-up gallery to come see me, I will never forget him sitting in the audience and talking to me after and congratulating me on winning a close-up competition across the water. You know, it's moments like that with the people that inspire me are really
That was
memorable.
my last trick, so I hope you enjoyed it.
Magic as an art form is growing. A lot of magicians out there are hobbyists. Magic is a hobby. That's what it kind of spirals from. But over the recent years, the likes of David Copperfield, David Blaine, magicians showcasing magic on television and having big stage shows in the likes of Vegas and around the world, it has made magic more accessible to people. But not only just made it accessible, it's made people realise what can be achieved with magic and how magic can make one feel. And I think because they see magic now on this grand scale and appreciate it, I believe it is finally becoming an art form, not only in the public's eye, but magicians like myself are now striving to make it as good as theatre, as good as circus, as good as all the other platforms in the arts. Magic is, for me, if not one of the greatest art forms that has ever been, and now it's finally getting its recognition. And I hope that with artists like myself and others, we will continue that legacy and give the next generation of magicians something to stand on, like be the giants for them to stand on, so that magic becomes and keeps on being an art form to be proud of.